So we're gonna review what we did Thursday, and then I'm going to what we're gonna do today. You're gonna do something similar, but not quite as involved. So we're gonna start a little bit earlier in the process. So we're gonna start with a knee shield half guard position, right? My lower leg or ankle is hooking his right leg here, okay? My knee is up by his shoulder, foot next to his hip. Left arm is going to grab at his trap and tuck my elbow inside my knee. So I've created a frame here. It's hard for him to just crush my leg down, okay? My right hand is going to chase his bicep so he can't control my head. I don't ever want to let him get here. This is going to be a real problem. He's just going to pass me, okay? So I'm in here, right? I'm going to work to use the point of my knee is in front of his shoulder. So I'm going to extend this to make space, and I'm going to shoot my body up here through this gap to make my underhook. Wrap around his hip, okay? My head's tucked in tight. Now I'm going to get a scoop grip on his thigh, okay, like we did the other night. So my right hand is going to dive underneath. I'm going to put my head right on top of his thigh. Here. So now I'm really tight and hugging him, okay? Now I can take my legs, extend them, and I'm going to sweep them all the way around and switch to where his leg is on my shoulder. I'm going to hide my left hand, okay? So notice I have my legs covered over him. Okay, this is what we did on Thursday, all right? Right foot is going to go under his ankle. I can pick it up. Switch my left. Here, now I'm going to take his back. So I'm on my side. I'm going to kick this leg out and come up. I'm on his back, okay? So once his knee comes down, shoot the hook, chase, pull, get my back control, okay? I'll show that one more time and then we'll go into what we're going to do today. So my shield here, chasing his bicep. Okay, make space, underhook, left hand, dive underneath for scoop grip. Okay, my head's tight here, there's nothing for him to grab. Okay, I can extend, and I'm going to rotate my legs from the left side all the way to the right. I'm going to get on my from my left hip to my right hip. Here. Okay, so he's on my shoulder. Hook, switch, okay? Now I just extend them and I'm gonna come out the back. I control his hips first, okay? So as he tries to get away, difficult, right? Now this leg comes in, chase, chase, now I'm on his back. Everybody got that from the other night? So today, we're gonna do almost the same thing, but instead of me coming up on his back, I'm gonna come around to the side, okay? And we're gonna knee tap him off that, okay? And then we'll do another entry that I like to use when they're taking mount. So I use it defensively too, okay? So, same thing, extend, shoot up, here, dive under, down, get him on the side. So I'm switching from one hip to the next. Hold him tight. I want to stay on my shoulder here, not on my back. If I have my arm out and I'm laying on my back, he's going to take this arm. I'm going to end up getting choked. That's what I do to everybody that does this. You stay on my shoulder, okay? Now, my hook, right? This allows me to get adjust his balance, his base, okay? I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to kick this out. Instead of going behind him, I'm going to come up on the side. So I'm going to come up here. Okay? Now I can step through, catch his knee, turn. So when I'm out here, I'm hugging the inside of the knee, hugging his hip. Okay? Step my shin over his ankle, catch his knee. Even if he moves his knee out a little bit. Catch his knee, I'm going to pull it in as I drive forward. Here. Okay? From here, I can pass behind or different passes to the front. Okay. We'll do one more of those. We'll get you guys going, and then I'll work directly with you on what we're gonna do.
So if he whizzers you right there, that's not gonna do anything. That's not
From
stop.
this position or from the?
When you go up to side before you knee tap him,
Yeah.
if
So
he overhooks that and whizzers you, it's not.
I'll
it
show
makes
you
no
what
difference,
happens.
right?
It's gonna function just like the dogfight position. So if he whizzers this here, see how I'm over his ankle or his chin, right? Right. He whizzers hard. Right, we're gonna sweep
Yeah.
underneath.
Okay.
So, the whizzer's nice, but it's gonna commit, that arm is no longer usable, okay?
Yeah.
So I could roll under, or, one more time. Open that knee some, right? Maybe that's not an option, right? Or I don't feel right about it. See how his arm is heavy here?
Yeah.
Wrap his thigh, cover here. I'm squeezing his arm so he can't pull his arm out, okay? Now I just scoot underneath. Okay. It becomes a liability for him because he can't post his hand. Okay. So it is good, but there's always something else that we can do, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Last one on this where we need tap. So here, I'm in the room, come up, scoop, okay? Notice, I'm gonna swim my legs and turn, okay? I didn't have to really pick him up or anything like that, okay? Look, look. Now I got him. Kick my foot this way. I'm gonna heist, just like we did in warm-ups. And come up. I'm on his hips, okay? In this case, I'm gonna come out to the side, step over, and knee tap. Everybody got that? You good?
Yeah, so like when you're coming over with the leg and you're rolling him over, you're saying the only dangerous part is if you go on your back and don't hide your arm. So
Yeah, that's the most dangerous part.
Okay. Not only dangerous, yeah. but
Yeah, so
that's
he's-
the main.
Put me in deep half and then go to your back. Go ahead. So, once he's here, see what I've got?
Yep.
This is Triangle City right here. Here. So now, scoot through, right? And now I'm gonna start to pull. Okay? So, that's why we hide the arm. Okay? We good? All right, 1, 2, 3. Okay. So now, I'm gonna let him, he's gonna come from side control, and he's attempting to take mount, okay? So we'll start over here. So, he's got side control. Now he's gonna start to slide his knee over to mount. When he does this, I'm gonna look, so take my hand off of his hip, see his knee coming across? He's doing everything right. I'm gonna follow with my knees to this side. But as I'm doing that, I'm pulling my elbow in and tucking it to my stomach. And then as his knee hits the mat, I'm gonna stick it underneath his thigh. Here, okay? See where I'm at? He's like 9/10 mounted here, okay? So I'm hugging here, all right? Turn with it. Okay. So he's coming across. I tuck the arm under here. Now, see where his leg is? If I do nothing, he's gonna get this leg over, but I'm also I'm gonna bump him with this right leg. And I'm gonna turn this into deep half, okay? So I'm in tight, I'm gonna bump him. Hug, we're in the same spot, okay? And now you can do the same things that we just did, okay? So now, same thing, okay? One more time. Let's do this. Yeah, I can go this way. So you can see. So I'm in here, tight side control. You're okay, right? So now he's going to start to go to mount, right? So he's going. I'm tucking my hand, so he goes to mount. Here, right? I can let my leg come through, hug it, bump him, and get my arm underneath. Now, okay. bunch of different ways we can use that. Work on this entry for the rest of class, okay? All right? Good? 1, 2, 3.